dear adventurers, and welcome to another needlessly complicated 14 stream. My name's Aerietta, and I am extra low spoons today. Oh gosh, it's been a 24 hours. I'm exhausted. But we are going back into Aerietta for a little bit as a treat. Just a little bit of Peril. We're gonna probably just leave it at the Beast Tribe quest, try to get our last two jobs up to the next level so that we can continue on with the MSQ next week. So I'm just gonna get right into it. I know that a lot of people are probably gonna be out today because Tears of the Kingdom released at midnight last night, so they're either still playing, started early, or in bed. And I really can't blame them for that. So, yeah, I'm just gonna switch on over to the live scene. And we'll turn the music off. Oh, it's thinking about it. Just trying to make sure that I keep having some deep, even breaths. I'm just... Yeah, like I said, the last 24 hours has been a lot. I personally, for having lived in California for 3 decades, I haven't been this close to an earthquake this large that I have any recollection of. So, yeah, yesterday having a 5.5 earthquake and then being woken up in the middle of the night by a 5.2 aftershock. Oh, I'm not too thrilled about getting shaken around so much. Plus, like, I was already having a rough time. Actually, let me just real quick. Which jobs are it? It's Paladin and Monk. I'm going to do Beast Tribe quests on Paladin because I don't want to get stuck having to do any roulettes on a tank today. I don't have the capacity for that. But yeah, I was already having some flaring up symptoms. Excuse me. Predominantly, it was just words are escaping me. Inflammation. I'm definitely getting the brain fog today, as you might have noticed. But yeah, the chronic illness is kicking my ass today, and so already being a little out of sorts due to the earthquakes. Yeah, not in top form. But we are here, and we are here to hang out, and hopefully we will be able to get a few more of these quests done. Crap, I don't know where our pen is. Whoops. This lime green gel pen will just have to do for today. Alright, so I'm hoping that this kobold has no such thing as a free lunch because it is the last quest we have at that level. I should probably open up. Why is this open? That entire thing can close down. I should probably open up. Oh, it already is. Hello. Like I said, a little out of sorts. So, no such thing as a free lunch is our last level 41 quest, I think. Unless I have missed something very specific that is out of the way. Because we've already done the level 41 MSQ and the level 41 side quests, of which there are only 2. So I think no such thing as a free lunch from the kobolds is the last level 41 quest. And once we finish up those, all of the kobold quests are level 44. Nikki, what do you have? My cat just ran off with a leaf from my plant because she is annoying. Rude. All right, so Aerietta bot is giving us a friendly reminder to take a sip of water because hydration is an important part of every adventure, and today we need it. All right, so what do you have for me? Yes! Oh, thank goodness. No such thing as a free lunch. I am so happy to see this quest because it means that we'll be done with those. Let me just reorganize myself so I'm closer to the microphone again because I'm not in the mood to speak up very much. The unfairness, injustice, inequity, unfairness of it all. While the 789th goes to a famished, starving, hungry, famished Zoga and his cronies feast on lunch pots packed, yes, so packed with tasty treats that a single one could feed our entire dig for a week. Should Zoga and his hardworking cronies get all the rewards? No, 100 times no. Yes, our tummies are rumbling, grumbling, mumbling, rumbling, as much as theirs. Why, I have a notion, a thought, a mind, a notion, to walk right over to Iron Lake and snatch 1 or 3 for myself. But walking is hard work. Yes, and your legs are so much longer than mine. I wonder if he says the same thing to Lalafels. Probably not. It might be a different dialogue set. Okay, let me just reference. So this is, we're marking that in yellow because that's the one we have. What are the other 2? Yeah, there's Know Your Place, which we've already done, and Rubbish for Refuse, which we've already done as well. So we're going to ignore those right now. So today we're stealing food. Okay. Just stretch. Work out some of that tension. Okay, so we're having to steal lunches from various places? Yeah, and it looks like there's more than 3. Yeah, there is 4 locations we can go to find these lunches. Oh, there's one. Remove the mask. Okay. Not mask, map. Words. Sometimes, maybe. Sir. Please. Uh-oh. Can you not? There we go. I can't remember what I was saying, nor what I was doing. So we're just gonna snag some of these lunches. Oh, you're a magic wielder. Well, that sucks for me. Okay. We don't have Daffodil out. Tragedy. Uh-oh. We might need Daffodil out. Just to get that extra DPS. Hi, Kate. Welcome in. I hope you are having a good Friday. If you have not checked out Strawberry Shortcake, you're doing it wrong. As you can see from the little message in chat, Strawberry Shortcake is an awesome variety streamer and a super sweet person. And she recently changed up her schedule, so I believe you are going to be streaming tonight at 7 Pacific? Question mark, question mark? My Friday is going okay. How about you? So you see the little low spoons day that I have? I had to modify it to say extra low spoons day. Struggling. It's been a lot. Just like yeah, I talked about it a little bit over in Kate's Discord. Excuse you. Very rude, little grenade. Very rude. But yeah, yesterday, like, we're reading this really awesome book, and I am enjoying it so very much, but like, I was already having a rough day yesterday, and then the earth started freaking shaking. We had a 5.5 earthquake, and I was trying to calm down, just watching a video, started watching a video about the autistic experience for autistic adults in Japan. And, you know, like, it's another thing where it's just like, if you're in the right mindset, it's very informative, and it's really nice to know that you're not alone in your experiences, even though you have very different cultures. But I was already out of sorts, so I had to stop watching about 10 minutes in, and yeah, so already being in a bad place, there were a lot of parallels in the book that we're reading. And again, it's such a beautiful, well-written book. It's just that it pulled at my heartstrings quite a bit. So, and then I got woken up at, God, what was it, like 2 o'clock in the morning by a 5.2 earthquake, one of the many aftershocks. We've had 40 so far documented. They're still going. They're estimating that we're supposed to get above 30 aftershocks that are above a 3.0. So last I counted, we're at 8 of those 30 that are above a 3.0, even though we've had like 40 aftershocks. We've been having at least one every hour since 4:19 yesterday. Yeah, yeah. And, you know, like, under normal circumstances, again, it's a beautiful book. It's beautifully written. For anyone curious, it is The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet, and it is wonderful, and I am loving it. It's just, I was already having a bad time, and so seeing those parallels was just a little bit much when my nervous system was already kind of shot. Yeah, The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet. It's a very good book. I highly recommend it. Because it also has a lot of really joyous moments, especially if you are queer, neurodivergent, or have a genetic condition, or are otherwise disabled. Like, it really feels like having just this kind of joy and euphoria in being part of a community in that book. And I am loving it for that. I'm loving it for a lot of reasons, but that's definitely one of them. And so just like, yeah, I was just a little bit jarred seeing some parallels that were just a little bit too personal yesterday. Yeah. Anyways, let's finish talking to Bozu. Do I smell what I think I smell? Yes, yes, I believe I do. You smell lavish lunch pots. A piping hot pot packed to the brim with kobold delicacies distributed by Zoga to those who have served him well. Freshly plucked lava toad legs, earthworms that still wriggle and squirm. This is more than a meal, it is a feast. A banquet, a spread, a feast for the senses. Does sampling the delights of his peers inspire Bozu to work harder? No, no, never. Why would it, when I have long-legged friends like you? I don't like this guy. He's a bit of a pain in the butt. Kate says, yes, the series does such a good job of uniting all these very different people. The community feeling is strong. Yeah, Bozu is incredibly rude. Like, some of these quest givers, it's just like, you totally could have done that yourself. You're just... You just saw a poor sap who's out here doing all of the quests as she levels for them and deciding, hey, let's make this loser do it instead. Alright, so that is all of the Kobold quests that are below level 44, I think. Okay, spiral staircases are a common thing in this game and very difficult to do on the back of a chocobo. Okay, so I'm hoping for Malodorous Mischief and Imperial Intruders. There's Malodorous Mischief. I don't know if Now You See Me is one that we've already done or not, but I'll check in a second. This might be this one's most ingenious trick ever. This one cannot wait to see Walking One's face when this one... Oh, trick? This one said nothing of the sort. This one thinks Walking One's ears are the ones playing tricks. My ears are so big, though. I'm pretty sure I caught what you said with my cute little ears. Yeah. But perhaps Walking One could help this one gather some valuable ingredients, since Walking One seems to have free hands. This one requires 1 phial of Morble Bile, 1 rotten tree and acorn, and 2 phials of Ziz Venom. The stinkier the better. Why? Walking One asks. That is a secret. Lark's Call is full of stinky ones. Walking one will find everything this one needs there. All right, and now I'm gonna check cross-reference. Wait, I need to mark this one off. And now we have Malodorous Mischief. We put in yellow. And we have done Now You See Me. So we won't be able to get higher level Sylph quests for a while. Like, the only other one we have for the Sylphs literally until after level 44 is Imperial Intruders, which we did not get today. All right, off to get some stinky supplies so this one can play tricks on these ones. Oh look, this is one of the things that we need to collect. No. Terrible, rude, why are you like this? I mean, this is probably stinky as well. Why don't you want one of these? But yes, because the past 24 hours has been pretty rough, I am going to be making sure to take time to rest today because we are having a bonus stream tomorrow. And I want to make sure that we don't have to reschedule because I literally don't have time until mid-June to reschedule. And I'm honestly looking forward to it. I have not played Core Keeper, and neither has my partner Ekno, but he will be on stream. Tomorrow will be his streaming debut while he plays that with me. I was hoping so. Kate has played Core Keeper and did so on a stream with, oh goodness, I can't remember their username right now, but their name is Dom. And yeah, Dominka the Peasant, yes. So Kate has played Core Keeper, and it does look like a lot of fun. It very much looks like a cutenessified Terraria. Okay, we got the rotting acorn, so now we have to get the marble bile. Gross. Uh-oh. This was a bad plan to go this way. Go away. Leave me alone. Don't look at me. Are you serious? Yeah, that's what I thought. Leave. I'm already having to run past a lot of things that I don't want to aggro. Ah! Like those. Like those. Okay. We're gonna have to pull out Daffodil to help us here. Okay, good, they left. Still gonna need Daffodil's help. But before we attract attention, maybe, we do have an ad to run. So I'm going to let that run for the next minute 30 seconds. And then we'll be back to fight this gross tentacle monster of Planty Doom. But yes, I am very much looking forward to getting to play tomorrow and figuring out all the stuff for stream. I just definitely need a break. Because if I don't get a nap today, it's not gonna happen. Which is unfortunate, but true. Here come the Zelda ads. Absolutely. Hi, Seki. Welcome in. Bot, are you gonna do the thing? Is it waiting? Is it gonna do the thing? I know, I'm like, don't look. Just got out of the ad. Well, the thing is that it's supposed to. It is supposed to. Where is it? There it goes. I just wanted to make sure that my bot did the thing where it said hi to Seki. Alright, so we should be back from ads. And now we have to get how many vials of Morbol Bile? 1. Okay, good. It's not a lot. Oh, poor Daffodil. Okay, that should be it. Excellent. And now we run all the way back. But yes, as I was saying, today is going to be a little bit shorter of a stream because I need to get some rest after a very stressful couple days so that I'm ready for tomorrow's bonus stream with Ekno. Seki says I'm gonna have quite the picture come Sunday making Swedish princess cake. I've never heard of it. What is Swedish princess cake? It sounds incredible. They're pretty and delicious. Well, did a walking one find what this one needs from Stinky One? I found a Morbol Bile. Stomach juices extracted from a Morbol. Exudes a stench that would get the bearer arrested in at least 3 city-states. Rotting acorn. Freshly picked treant acorns give off a pleasant arboreal aroma. This one doesn't. And Ziz venom. Potent poison extracted from a fallen Ziz. A single whiff would suffice to set one's nostril hairs aflame. Perfect! Yes, this one will be the stinkiest trick ever. Tee. Do not worry, Walking One. This one will not play it on Walking One, as long as Walking One keeps doing what this one says. Tee. Oh. Rude. Delicious and round. Seki says it's a vanilla cake vanilla cake, not Kate. We do not want Kate cut into 3 small layers with raspberry jam and pastry cream. I never made pastry cream before. It took me 2 tries. The first one scrambled. I see. That sounds very interesting. Alright, now we head over. It's gonna be Forgotten Springs. We like Kate as she is. I have never attempted pastry cream. It scares me. I don't do pastries in general. They scare me in general. Oh, no, 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 I went the wrong way. Seki says the first recipe for it was a dud, but the second one came out perfect. Yeah, feel free to put the recipe up on the Discord once you taste it. Okay, we're heading up to Little Alamigo now. The correct location. Alright. But yeah, with all of the awesome pictures and recipes that Seki has been posting, I might need to add just a food-specific channel to the Discord, yeah. Seki says, before I get into roulettes, would we not have any roulettes tonight? No, go on ahead, Seki. I'm still recovering. Actually, I was going to check real quick on how the aftershocks are doing. Okay. So we haven't had one above a 2.5 in the last hour. And we haven't had another one within the past hour. So it's been a couple hours since the last aftershock. Okay. But yeah, one of the scarier parts is that this is right up near where I'm going to be camping at the end of the month. So I'm like texting the people I'm going to be camping with, like, hey, do we have a plan for being in the woods if an earthquake happens? Because now that might be a thing. It's not so much a season. It's earthquakes happen all the time. They happen around the world all the time. The thing is that I live along the Sierra Nevada mountain range, which is a volcanic mountain range in California. So the thing is that once one earthquake happens, you get aftershocks. And those aftershocks can keep coming for like a month. So far we've only had a large one and one that was almost as large as an aftershock, but that second one came almost 12 hours later. So we are coming up on another 12 hours later, and I'm concerned that we're going to get another 5.0 or bigger that we're going to feel down where I'm at. Yeah. It's an experience. I'm mostly concerned because the shaking made me nauseous. Like, the most damage it did was my cat decided to stand in the middle of the room and glare at the floor at how rude it was for moving when she wasn't expecting it. And a plastic cup that we haven't used in all the years that we've lived here fell behind the refrigerator, and one empty pill bottle fell over. Like, that's the extent of it. I love that, Craig. That is a good way to describe it. Greg says, I feel like earthquakes are just, you know how a dog shakes when it's really itchy? Like that. Earth trying to shake off the parasites. That is us. Yeah, I did have some concerns because, like, it's one of those things where we also live close enough to a volcano that has gone off a little more than 100 years ago that if the volcano were to erupt, were to go active, caused by this series of earthquakes that is so close to it, the lava plume would be 9 miles high. And while the lava and debris itself would not reach where I live, that's still freaking terrifying. Aw, Kate, I'm sorry that your copy doesn't get there until tomorrow. Normally Greg is here early, so I have my bot set up to give him a shout out 2 minutes exactly after he gets here, so you're just gonna have to wait, but until then, please know that if you are not following Greg with 3 Gs, that is a crime, and you should resolve that. Kate also lives near a couple volcanoes and feels the same way. Greg says the movie Volcano with Tommy Lee Jones gave me major anxiety as a child, convinced I was gonna die. That's fair. I as a 9-year-old living in California watching the movie Tremors had nightmares for months about the world shaking. Yet here I am, over 3 decades old, and this is the first time that I've been this close to an earthquake this large. So it's the first time I've really felt it. People are like, oh, isn't California scary? You get earthquakes. I'm like, dude, you have tornadoes where you live. What the hell? If the ground shakes, you stay on the ground. You fall maybe a total of 6 feet because that's how tall you can get. If a tornado gets you, you're done. Kate says, I saw one of those volcano movies. I think mine had Pierce Brosnan in it. I was under a blanket for most of it. That is precious and exactly how I handled most of the scary parts of movies when I was a kid. I've only ever felt one earthquake, and I was born in California. Yeah, while they happen all the time, you usually don't feel them unless you are on the fault line. And like I said, I'm really close to the fault that's directly under the Sierra Nevadas, and even so, this is the first time I've really actually felt an earthquake that I didn't sleep through. Greg says movies really made me terrified of things that aren't particularly common, like volcanoes, quicksand, etc. Yeah. And Kate follows up with, they're usually so small you don't notice unless you're right there. Absolutely. I have a number of friends who live in the Bay Area who just feel earthquakes all the time, and it's just like, well, the electric kettle's shaking, but it's still making the hot water, so tea's still on. Just gonna go about my business and make sure to hold the handrail while I go downstairs. Like, it's not a big deal unless it's a big one. And those are very uncommon. Alright, Fibubga. I love your name. What do you have for me today? A Shell to Scry on is new. Borderline Slaughter is new. And Ravage the Ravagers is new. So we can do all 3 of these. So I am probably, after I do all 3 of these and turn them in, unless they're particularly short, I'm probably going to call it there so that I can rest up and make sure that I am ready for tomorrow's bonus stream, which is going to be at 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. If you are interested in getting a reminder in Discord, the Discord server has an event for it. Let me just real quick. And we won't be talking about earthquakes tomorrow because my partner didn't feel the one yesterday. He did wake up with me, because my phone, along with me like waking up because the world is shaking, my phone also gave an awful screeching earthquake warning, which would have woken me up if the shaking and like the cracking sounds didn't. Like, it's really weird because you don't expect it to have a sound itself. You expect the things that are breaking to have a sound, but nothing was breaking. Bizarre. Anyways. I'm sorry that you have a shift and dinner out tomorrow, Seki. We will be going for 3 hours. That is the tentative plan. But I know that you also usually have D&D on Saturdays. The zealotry of Ifrit's devotees knows no bounds. They perpetuate all manner of foolishness and honorless acts in the name of calling forth the Lord of the Inferno. It is fortunate, then, that our own counter strategies are many and varied. We need only the ashes to divine the most promising tactic before marching off to do battle with our foes. Our divinations, however, require a goodly supply of iron tortoise shells. We also require a store of fire sprite cores, for no ordinary fire would otherwise burn hot enough to consume the natural armor of those shambling hills. Honored ally, would you aid the hunt for iron tortoises and wildfire sprites, and gather the materials for our rituals? These adversaries should prove sufficiently worthy to maintain your warrior's edge while you await more momentous engagements. The shadows of Zaharak scouts fall upon the boundaries of the Ring of Ash. Though they probe for a weakness in our defense, they will find that the wall of the Brotherhood stands solid against their incursions. We shall teach these incautious fools what swift and final judgment awaits any who seek to seize the lizard's tail. Go forth, honored ally, and cut short the reconnaissance efforts of the Amalja, thaumaturges, and lancers that you find. When their brethren spy the carcasses strewn across the approaches to Zanrak, they shall know that the borders of the Brotherhood are not to be lightly tested. The foolishness of our Zaharak kin knows no bounds. Seeking to swell the numbers of temper, they prey upon the rangers of Forgotten Springs with ever greater frequency. They bring shame upon the Amalja with every new servant bound to Ifrit's will. We are honor-bound to rescue these unfortunate Makote before the ritual of tempering is begun. The hated Flamefangs will pay in blood. The hated Flamefangs will pay in blood for these transgressions. I bid you make swift passage to Zanrak, and unleash righteous wrath upon their ranks. Seek out the ones known as Ravagers. These soldiers hold the keys you will need to free the captives from their cages. Go now, and put an end to this foolishness. Alright, so 3 quests. I'm going to take a sip of water. And I encourage that you also stay hydrated, friends. Hey, look, it's a Lancer. Soon it's gonna be a corpse. Oh, we also have to check on our gear. We haven't done that in like a month. Oops. Extract materia. Surprisingly, our gear seems to be intact, but I do want to check. Hey, look, a thaumaturge. Why does a ranged DPS have a melee AoE? There's another Lancer. Please come here before Daffodil alerts the pugilist. Thank you. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. And that's another thaumaturge. Oh look, that one is back, but it looks like we've already gotten all the Lancers that we need. Alright. Oh, that's a fate. I don't want to do a fate. We're gonna run past the fate. Don't look at me. Yeah, that's right. Oh. Yeah, that thaumaturge is looking around and apparently still unable to see us. Daffodil, come here. Alright. There. And this is a destination. What for? Ravage the Ravagers. Okay. Hi. Excellent. Okay. We just need to slay all the Ravagers, free the Mikote, and grab an Iron Tortoiseshell. Easy. Okay. And hop back on our burb. And go up and around this way. Seki says, yeah, my shift's end set 4 p.m. my time, but then I got dragged into a 5 p.m. dinner, and I'm like, no! Well, I hope that you enjoy yourself despite, being less than enthused. Alright, so need to use the keys on the sturdy cages over this way. Hey, look, there's one. That's a lancer, and that's a bronze tortoise. We need an iron tortoise. Ah, so close. Fine. Fine. Rude. Terribly, terribly rude. They got someone in jail, I'm sure they know they're rude. You would think. You might think they would know. However, I have seen no evidence of it. Did Greg's shout out ever go off? I don't think it did. Robot? Why are you not doing the thing? I did a thing I probably should not have, and I updated OBS before stream, so yes, robot. Anyways, in 2 minutes from now, you should get a command. Because I have your setup to go late, since you're always early. You're letting me go? Yeah, run. Leave, dang it. Zelda is eating my life. Fair. Zelda is hungry. If my bird is not set to attack. Does it just not? Now it's attacking, okay. I had it set to follow me so that it wouldn't make bad decisions. Greg says I also did a little errands and assembled a coat rack. Ooh. And attached some things for shower caddies and did a video tour of the apartment with my in-laws. We had a busy, busy day so far. Seki says I'm on the fence to get it. I'll see how people think of it after a bit of time yet, but you know what? No, I'm getting this weekend. What are you getting this weekend? They'll never shackle me again. I would sooner die. Dokapon? Is there a new one? I know nothing about Dokapon except that you play Dokapon. No, go away! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Greg says, and I went to Target and got new door mats and a curtain rod and the new Link amiibo. And Seki says, they essentially remade the old Dogapon Kingdom, but with internet play. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so we gotta get this turtle. Ugh, it's dapper zombies. And the last cage we need is right there. But first we have ads, so I'm going to let those run real quick and I'll see you guys in a minute and a half and I'll try to stay out of trouble. No promises. Something that I got to play for the first time in a long time last weekend was Mario Party. And I'm very tempted to get Mario Party and Mario Kart 8 after having played one and watching others play the other. I'm getting the itch. You are welcome, Greg. I'm sorry it took so long and it didn't want to do it immediately. So I might have to reconfigure the shoutouts because it was supposed to give you that shout out exactly 120 seconds after your first chat message. They aren't necessary. But I wanna. But I wanna. I wanna support my friends. Because I wouldn't be where I am without their support. I am really excited though. I'll talk about it after ads are over. Oop. Alright, so we should be back from ads. And as I was saying during ads, even though shoutouts aren't necessary, I do want to give them to my streaming friends because I am very well aware that I wouldn't be where I'm at without these streaming friends. And so where I'm at that I'm particularly excited about is I am 5 followers away from 100 followers on Twitch, which is really exciting. You never know what kind of luck you're going to have when you make a Twitch stream, when you start streaming on Twitch, because even with all the work that you do put in yourself, there is a lot of luck involved because a lot of it has to do with who's watching when, whether or not someone sees you, etc., etc. You can only play up the algorithm so much, so having friends that give shout outs, having people who you respect show respect to you in return really does make a difference. And I'm well aware that, for example, I wouldn't have met Greg if I didn't know Kate, and I wouldn't have ever seen Kate stream if I wasn't watching Lyrica's stream on a particular day. So, yeah, I'm extremely thankful for everyone who's come to hang out with me and liked what I do enough to stay. Anyways, let's be mean to a turtle so that we don't have to look at the turtle after we're mean to it. And we only have to be mean to one today. Uh-oh. I know, it's technically a tortoise. I don't like that they give us such a cute thing and then make it a quest objective. I kind of feel that way about the Spriggans too. Just like, they're too cute. I can't think very hard on this or I'll get sad. Ah, rude. These dancers. These Amalja in general. Also, these zombies. I cannot wait until we get into Hildebrand's content. We're only, what, 7 levels away? I'm looking forward to it, and also I'm going to be cringing the entire time because it's just like, oh, really? You're letting me go? Yeah. Run! Get lost before they come back. Okay. I could just teleport, but I'm not gonna. Mm-mm. All right. Nearly there. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. How dare. Do you have the materials for our divinations? Yeah. This is the iron tortoise shell, the shell of a giant tortoise, and the fire sprite core. These red-hot cores are often used to incinerate materials that are otherwise resistant to ordinary fires. Yes, these treasures of Thanalin will be put to good use. Our mystics will be pleased with your contributions. These prophetic rituals were once traditional among all Amalja, but the old ways are being forgotten. Once the omens have been scryed and our battle path decided, we shall find further need of your assistance, adventurer. Actually... Okay, I don't have nearly enough elegant tomestones to care. Or be concerned. Yet. Your measured violence has been witnessed, honored ally. Already, the Zaharak cravens eye the horizon with mounting fear. But we will not seek to harry them too far. That may serve to stiffen their resolve. No. First we allow the tear to take root and grow. The Makote are captive no longer? Truly, you safeguard our honor with your every deed. It is well that the Fates saw fit to send us such an accomplished warrior. With every victory, we come closer to restoring the heritage that was lost. Stay with us, honored ally, and you will be repaid for the glory you win in our name. All right. Shell to scry on, borderline slaughter, and ravage the Ravagers. Are all 3 of them done? Which is good because my lime green gel pen has just given out. Alright, and as I had mentioned, I am ending it a bit early today because it is an extra low spoons day. So let's return to just chatting. I don't know that I have set it up to say anything. No. So, tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, we are having a bonus stream. And I'm just putting it up on screen as well, just so that you can make sure to see it as well. My partner, Ekno, and I are going to be playing Core Keeper for the first time. And Aerietta is giving us a friendly reminder to take a sip of water because hydration is an important part of every adventure. So we're going to do that real quick. But yes, as I said, tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, my partner is going to be joining me on stream. It is going to be his first stream that he's ever been in, so that's exciting. Oh no, it's saying that an ad is in progress. That's incredibly rude. I thought I ran you. Terrible. Okay, hopefully that ad is now gone. It is showing inconsistent numbers between what is actually on the Twitch dashboard and what is on the OBS dashboard. And I don't like it. Anyways, 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, Saturday, May 13th, which is tomorrow. I'm really excited, and he's excited and a little nervous, so please be nice to him. Please be nice to him. Let's see. Is anyone online that's not playing Zelda? Ooh. Ooh. I see potential. Thank you for being here, Greg. Thank you for taking the time out of your Zelda playthrough to come say hi and visit. So on Wednesday, we were rated by Hey Haleen. Since we're ending early today, we're gonna return the favor. It looks like they are doing some crafting today. They are doing a collaboration, and they are just doing an animal craft day. So let us go visit them. It also looks like they're playing some Stream Raiders, if that is your jam. I know that it is mine. So yeah, let's go visit. Seki says, have fun with the raid. I'll be around for whatever if you want. I appreciate it, Seki, but like really, I need to rest today. So I'm going to make sure that I do that so that I will be able to be here tomorrow. But I appreciate the offer. If you are interested in finding me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, YouTube, Ko-fi, or Throne, the Beacon's link directory is currently in chat. If you are coming along for the raid, we have both raid messages, the regular raid message as well as the subscriber raid message. But yeah, I'm gonna go raid Hey Haleen, and when I'm probably gonna say hi and then fade into the shadows myself so that I can get some rest because oh boy do I need it. Yeah, I need it. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope to be able to see some of you again tomorrow. And I'll see you soon. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate it. But yeah, have a good one, everyone, and I'll see you over there.